Greetings, Salam. My name is Ibrahim. Now, I'm going to be answering a few questions over video. I'm not sure where this video is going to be going, but I hope whoever is going to be watching this, it is going to be of the utmost service to you um, in the most benefiting and beneficial way, however that may manifest. So I will do my best to answer sincerely, truthfully, and honestly, and see what kind of comes about from this. So the first question that actually stuck out to me was, has the course changed your view on yourself or other people? In short, yes. I think for me, the biggest thing that kind of came about throughout this course was this refreshing view of compassion, this refreshing view of mercy. And it wasn't really peeled back upon myself, which is certainly probably the most beneficial place for this to happen. But while that simultaneously occurred, it gave me the ability to see the outside world certainly more compassionately and more mercy, with more mercy. I never really had a practical standpoint to to do that, or a vehicle to do that, and I think that this container certainly propelled that to happen over the course of the weeks, and certainly over the course, but a lot of the context that came about within it. And certainly a slew of self-study. And the question before that, what was the most impactful idea or practice that the course gave you? Interestingly enough, I think that there was one point throughout this course where they instilled a daily practice, at least how I was raised, of essentially as wudu, or ritualistic cleansing, to essentially start your day. However, when I was taught it, it was taught to me more so as, what is the word? Not necessarily a habit, but a necessity, and you must just do it and do it blindly. Um, there were some things that came about from that, but certainly not many. So throughout this course, once that task was tasked, there was more mindfulness to it. And to this day, funny enough, even before shooting this video, I still do it and I still practice it when I can remember. And it almost feels like everything is becoming washed off away from me. It is like an active meditation is almost the best thing that I can kind of see that happen. So I would say the most impactful idea or practice that this course gave me was that, and it's something that I still do today. Some moments mechanically, albeit yet there's many more moments where it's being done consciously, and that is something that I'm truly grateful for. Did this course this question, do you feel the course enhanced your connection with God or your spiritual life, and how? Again, short answer, yes. I can wholeheartedly say yes. After the course and throughout this course, there were so many doors that have been opened to me. Either they were always there, but I feel like this course, the material, the conversations, and the what is the other word that I'm looking for now? Not the tasks, almost like the homework that kind of came about throughout this course month to month. There was a bridge that was more apparent to me, and maybe it was always there. In truth, it probably was always there, but I feel as the weeks came about, as the months came about, there was more of a clear observation to see what was actually happening around me. Little me. And I think God was very apparent throughout that, or at least my spiritual connection certainly to God was more apparent, and to this day is more apparent. And it's something that I wholeheartedly look to foster with every moment that I'm presented with in life, God willing. So did this course enhance my connection to God or my spiritual life? The short answer was yes, and that long-winded answer was my attempt to clarify that yes. The last question that kind of resonated the most to me was, in what ways was this course most challenging or rewarding? Most challenging for me was the beginner mind concept. entering this being as open as I possibly could, taking a lot of these contexts, even though some of them, many of them I grew up with, but how it was framed, how it was phrased, and how it was viewed wasn't viewed in this way. So I feel this course, entering it, the most challenging thing for me was certainly entering it with a beginner's mind. And many times I did not have that, and many times I've also felt that I did have that. So that was the most challenging. The most rewarding was the sabr, the patience for me that came about from that process of leaning into ease. So that's some of the questions. I hope this was beneficial to whoever may be hearing it, and I truly look forward to staying connected in truth to the Bishara Trust and to any courses that kind of manifest through this platform. And I look forward to seeing what other doors may open in the weeks, the days, the months, and the years ahead.